Your eyesight isn't just a gift, it's a living, breathing system that depends on what you feed your body every single day. Most people believe vision loss is inevitable, but modern nutritional science says something very different. Your eyes are protected by powerful biological defense systems that constantly repair, regenerate, and shield your retina from damage. And today there's a simple, delicious drink capable of activating these defenses at the same time. It's not a supplement, not an expensive treatment, just real food that supports sharper, clearer, and healthier vision starting today. The retina thrives on nutrient-rich foods because it is one of the most metabolically active tissues in your entire body. Every second consumes enormous amounts of oxygen and energy to convert light into visual signals. This high demand means the retina is uniquely vulnerable to damage from oxidative stress, inflammation, and poor nutrition. But here's the empowering part. The retina also responds quickly and powerfully to the right nutrients. When you feed your eyes well, you strengthen the very cells responsible for clarity, detail, contrast, and color perception. Inside the retina are photoreceptors known as rods and cones. These cells are constantly renewing themselves because they face intense stress from light exposure every single day. The average person blinks more than 15,000 times daily, and each blink exposes the retina to environmental challenges: UV light, blue light from screens, pollution, and metabolic byproducts. Without the right nutritional support, the retina struggles to keep up with the repair cycle. This is where nutrient-rich foods become essential. They supply the raw materials that help photoreceptors regenerate, maintain their structure, and perform at peak function. Antioxidant-rich foods play a crucial role here. Oxidation is a natural process, but excessive oxidative stress damages delicate retinal cells. Berries, citrus fruits, leafy greens, and foods rich in vitamin C and vitamin E help neutralize harmful free radicals that would otherwise degrade vision over time. Vitamin C supports the blood vessels that nourish the retina, keeping them flexible and strong, while vitamin E protects the fatty membranes of the photoreceptor cells, preventing damage that can lead to blurry vision or reduced night vision. These antioxidants don't just protect, they actively participate in the repair and renewal of retinal tissue. Another powerful group of nutrients essential for retinal health is carotenoids, particularly lutein and zeaxanthin. These are natural pigments found in green vegetables like spinach and kale, as well as in egg yolks and brightly colored foods like corn and peppers. These pigments accumulate in the macula, the area of the retina responsible for high-definition vision. They act as internal filters, absorbing harmful blue light before it can damage the retina. Blue light exposure from sunlight and from screens can produce oxidative stress, but lutein and zeaxanthin provide a natural shield. People who consume higher amounts of these pigments have been shown to maintain sharper vision, better contrast sensitivity, and greater resistance to age-related vision decline. Omega-3 fatty acids, especially DHA, also play a vital role in retinal wellness. The retina is packed with DHA, a type of fat that maintains the flexibility and fluidity of photoreceptor membranes. Without enough DHA, these cells become stiff, less responsive, and more prone to breakdown. Fatty fish, like salmon, sardines, and trout, as well as flax seeds and walnuts, supply omega-3s that help maintain retinal structure and improve signal transmission from the eye to the brain. People with higher omega-3 intake often experience reduced dry eye symptoms, clearer vision, and better retinal resilience. Another powerful category of nutrients for retinal health comes from polyphenols, compounds found in foods like blueberries, green tea, grapes, pomegranate, and cocoa. Polyphenols have the unique ability to improve microcirculation, increasing the delivery of oxygen and nutrients to the retina. They also reduce inflammation, a silent enemy of vision that chips away at retinal function over time. Polyphenols activate protective pathways in the body that promote repair, stabilize blood vessels, and maintain the integrity of retinal cells. In some studies, polyphenols have been shown to improve visual performance in low light conditions and reduce visual fatigue from screen time. Minerals such as zinc and copper also support the retina. Zinc helps transport vitamin A from the liver to the retina, where it is used to produce melanin, the protective pigment in the eye. Vitamin A itself is critical for night vision and for maintaining the photoreceptor cycle. Without enough zinc and vitamin A, the retina struggles with light adaptation, causing difficulty seeing in dim environments. Copper, partnered with zinc, supports enzymatic processes vital for retinal energy production. Hydration and circulation also matter. Water-rich fruits like cucumbers, oranges, And melons help maintain the fluid balance that supports the vitreous, the gel-like substance that maintains the shape of your eye and allows light to pass cleanly to the retina. Adequate hydration also improves nutrient transport and removal of metabolic waste products that would otherwise accumulate and harm retinal cells. Ultimately, the retina thrives when it is consistently nourished with protective, restorative compounds. Nutrient-rich foods don't just support vision in the moment, they build up long-term resilience, ensuring your eyes stay sharp, responsive, and healthy as you age. Every nutrient you consume becomes part of the intricate biological defense systems that keep your retina functioning at its best. Feeding your eyes well is not just a choice, it's a powerful strategy for lifelong clarity, comfort, and visual strength. Natural compounds improve blood flow to the eyes by supporting the delicate network of micro-vessels that deliver oxygen and nutrients to your retina, optic nerve, and surrounding tissues. The eyes depend on uninterrupted circulation to function properly. Unlike other organs, your eyes cannot store oxygen or energy. They rely on a constant supply delivered through extremely thin blood vessels. When circulation slows or becomes compromised, vision can blur, fatigue sets in, and over time, even the most basic visual tasks become harder. The encouraging truth is that certain natural compounds found in everyday foods can enhance blood flow, strengthen vessel integrity, and empower your eyes to perform at their highest level. The retina is one of the most energy-demanding tissues in your entire body. It consumes oxygen at a faster rate than even your brain, which means it depends heavily on a network of microscopic vessels that must remain open, flexible, and responsive. However, these vessels are easily damaged by inflammation, oxidative stress, or elevated blood sugar. When vessels stiffen or narrow, the retina receives less oxygen and visual clarity can decline. Natural compounds help counter these issues by widening vessels, reducing inflammation, neutralizing oxidative stress, and strengthening the vessel walls themselves. One of the most powerful groups of natural compounds for improving ocular blood flow is flavonoids. These compounds, found in berries, citrus fruits, grapes, tea, and dark cocoa, have a unique ability to relax blood vessel walls. This relaxation, called vasodilation, allows more blood to reach the retina. For example, anthocyanins, the deep blue pigments found in blueberries and black currants, have been shown to boost the production of nitric oxide, a molecule that signals blood vessels to widen. When nitric oxide levels rise naturally, circulation improves, and the retina receives more oxygen and nutrients. This improved flow can sharpen visual performance, especially in low light conditions, and reduce eye strain caused by prolonged screen time. Another group of compounds beneficial for ocular circulation is catechins, found in green tea. Catechins improve endothelial function, meaning they support the thin layer of cells lining the inside of blood vessels. Healthy endothelial cells allow vessels to expand smoothly, prevent blood clots, and reduce inflammation. When green tea catechins enter the bloodstream, they help vessels remain flexible and responsive. This is vital for the eyes, where even slight improvements in microcirculation can significantly affect clarity and comfort. People who consume catechin-rich foods often experience fewer symptoms of tired. Omega-3 fatty acids, particularly DHA and EPA found in fatty fish, flax seeds, and walnuts, also play a major role in improving blood flow to the eyes. These fats help reduce the stickiness of blood, making it easier to circulate through the tiny retinal vessels. They also reduce inflammation in vessel walls, preventing stiffness and narrowing. DHA is especially important for the retina because it is one of the primary structural fats in the photoreceptor cells. Adequate DHA intake supports both retinal structure and circulation, creating a synergy that protects vision from decline. Another important category of compounds is nitric oxide, boosting nutrients found in foods like beets, leafy greens, and pomegranates. These foods contain natural nitrates and polyphenols that help the body produce more nitric oxide. When nitric oxide increases, blood vessels expand, circulation improves, and the retina becomes better nourished. Beet juice, for instance, has been studied for its rapid effects on circulation, with noticeable improvements in blood flow within hours of consumption. This kind of immediate support can be especially helpful for people who experience temporary visual fatigue or reduced clarity after long periods of work. Herbal compounds can also support ocular circulation. Ginkgo biloba, for example, is well known for its ability to increase blood flow, particularly to the brain and eyes. It works by improving the elasticity of blood vessels and reducing oxidative stress. However, Whole food sources remain the preferred method for most people because they provide a broader spectrum of beneficial compounds without the risk of overconcentration. Natural compounds also help protect the microvessels themselves. Vitamin C strengthens collagen, the structure protein that keeps vessel walls firm and elastic. When vessels are strong, they resist damage from pressure fluctuations and everyday stress. Vitamin C-rich foods, oranges, strawberries, kiwi, bell peppers, help maintain vessel integrity, allowing circulation to remain smooth and efficient. Similarly, vitamin K, found in leafy greens, supports proper blood clotting and prevents microbleeds that can harm retinal tissue. Even hydration plays a role. Proper water intake improves blood viscosity, making circulation more fluid and effective. Water-rich foods such as cucumbers, melons, and citrus fruits contribute to better hydration and, therefore, better blood flow. When you combine all of these natural compounds, flavonoids, catechins, polyphenols, omega-3s, nitrates, vitamins, and hydration, you create an environment where your eyes receive the nourishment they need. The result is sharper vision, reduced fatigue, better night vision, and long-term protection of the delicate structures that allow you to see clearly every day. Improving blood flow to the eyes is not complicated. It simply requires consistently feeding your body the compounds nature designed to support vibrant, healthy vision. Antioxidant-powered drinks reduce inflammation in the eyes and throughout the body by supplying concentrated natural compounds that neutralize oxidative stress, calm overactive immune responses, and protect delicate tissues from ongoing damage. Inflammation is one of the most silent yet destructive forces affecting vision. It can slowly erode the retina, irritate the ocular surface, disrupt tear production, and weaken the microvessels that nourish the eyes. Most people never notice inflammation until symptoms appear: blurred vision, dryness, redness, eye strain, or difficulty focusing. But long before these signs show up, inflammation works behind the scenes, and diet plays a powerful role in controlling or accelerating that process. This is where antioxidant-rich drinks become a simple but transformative tool. When your eyes are exposed to daily stressors, sunlight, screen glare, pollution, lack of sleep, poor diet, they generate free radicals. These are unstable molecules that damage your cells, contributing to inflammation. Antioxidants neutralize these free radicals before they can harm the retina or surrounding tissues. What makes antioxidant-powered drinks especially effective is that they deliver these protective compounds quickly and efficiently. When blended or brewed, antioxidants are more easily absorbed, allowing the body to utilize them faster. One of the most powerful antioxidant drink ingredients is berries. Blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, and raspberries contain anthocyanins, which give them their rich color and potent anti-inflammatory properties. Anthocyanins improve the resilience of blood vessels, reduce swelling, and enhance circulation, all of which help the eyes receive the oxygen and nutrients they need. Studies show that anthocyanins can reduce oxidative stress in retinal cells, protect against age-related vision decline, and even improve night vision. When berries are blended into a smoothie, these compounds become readily available for absorption, making the drink a powerful tool for daily eye protection. Another group of antioxidants crucial for controlling inflammation comes from green tea. Green tea is rich in catechins, particularly EGCG, which have remarkable anti-inflammatory effects. Catechins protect the endothelial cells lining your blood vessels, reduce swelling inside ocular tissues, and limit the production of inflammatory molecules. This is especially helpful for people who experience chronic eye strain from screens or environmental irritants. When consumed regularly, green tea can calm irritation, support tear film stability, and prevent oxidative damage that leads to long-term vision problems. Drinking it warm or chilled delivers the same benefits, making it an easy daily ritual. Leafy greens such as spinach and kale contribute another essential class of antioxidants, carotenoids, specifically lutein and zeaxanthin. These pigments are well known for accumulating in the retina, where they serve as natural shields against high energy light and oxidative stress. Blending spinach into a smoothie or juicing kale allows these eye-protective antioxidants to be consumed in a concentrated form. They reduce inflammation by stabilizing cell membranes, enhancing cellular repair, and filtering harmful light that triggers inflammatory responses. Pomegranate juice is another antioxidant powerhouse. It contains polyphenols, a unique group of polyphenols that exhibit strong anti-inflammatory effects. Pomegranate reduces levels of inflammatory markers in the blood, enhances nitric oxide production to improve vessel function, and protects tissues from oxidative stress. For eye health, This means better circulation to the retina and less inflammation in the surrounding tissues. Pomegranate-based drinks help maintain clarity and reduce the impact of daily environmental challenges on vision. Turmeric drinks, often made with turmeric root or powder blended with water, milk, or citrus, deliver curcumin, one of the most potent natural anti-inflammatory compounds ever studied. Curcumin works by blocking NF-κB, a molecule that triggers inflammation throughout the body. It also improves antioxidant capacity, helping the body neutralize free radicals faster. When paired with black pepper or healthy fats like coconut milk, curcumin becomes far more absorbable. Consuming turmeric drinks regularly helps reduce inflammation not only in the eyes but also throughout the brain and nervous system, supporting the optic nerve and visual pathways. Citrus drinks, fresh orange juice, lemon water, and grapefruit blends provide vitamin C, a key antioxidant that strengthens blood vessels and reduces inflammation in ocular tissues. Vitamin C supports collagen formation, which is crucial for maintaining healthy blood vessels around the retina. It also speeds up the repair of tissues damaged by oxidative stress. Citrus-based drinks hydrate the body while delivering a refreshing dose of protective antioxidants. Even simple hydration has anti-inflammatory power. Water-rich drinks help flush metabolic waste that contributes to inflammation, maintain healthy tear production, and stabilize the fluid balance inside the eye. When water is infused with antioxidants from fruits or herbs, such as mint or ginger, it becomes an even more effective anti-inflammatory tool. When antioxidant-powered drinks become part of your daily routine, your eyes receive a steady supply of protective molecules that buffer them from stress and prevent inflammation from gaining a foothold. Over time, this can mean sharper, more comfortable vision, fewer symptoms of dryness or strain, better night vision, and stronger protection against long-term issues. These drinks are not only delicious, they are a direct way to nourish your eyes and calm the biological processes that threaten vision every day. Plant pigments strengthen your macula by providing the exact nutrients this delicate part of your eye needs to function, protect itself, and maintain sharp vision over time. The macula is the central region of your retina responsible for high-definition sight, reading, recognizing faces, driving, and distinguishing fine detail all depend on it. But the macula is constantly exposed to stress from light, especially blue light from screens and sunlight, as well as oxidative damage from everyday metabolic processes. Over time, these stressors weaken macular cells, thinning their protective layers and allowing inflammation or degeneration to set in. What protects the macula most effectively are plant pigments, especially lutein, zeaxanthin, and mesozeaxanthin, which are found naturally in leafy greens, brightly colored vegetables, and certain fruits. These pigments don't just support macular health, they become part of the macula itself. When you consume plant pigments, your body transports them through the bloodstream to the retina, where they concentrate in the macula. Here they form what is known as the macular pigment optical density, a natural shield that blocks harmful wavelengths of light and neutralizes oxidative stress. Think of these pigments as internal sunglasses, not ones you wear, but ones your body builds. These pigments protect sensitive cells in the macula from photochemical damage caused by blue light, which has a high energy wavelength capable of creating free radicals that harm retinal tissues. Without these pigments, the macula is left vulnerable to constant microscopic injury, which over time can reduce visual clarity and distort central vision. Lutein and zeaxanthin are the most studied pigments for macular health. Foods like spinach, kale, Swiss chard, collard greens, and mustard greens contain some of the highest concentrations of lutein and zeaxanthin in nature. When these greens are blended into smoothies, lightly cooked, or eaten raw, they deliver the pigments in a form the body can quickly absorb. Egg yolks also contain these pigments in a highly bioavailable form, meaning your body absorbs them efficiently. Brightly colored vegetables like corn, orange peppers, and squash add more pigment diversity to your diet, supporting a broader range of antioxidant activity within the macula. Once inside the macula, these pigments neutralize free radicals generated by light exposure. Free radicals are unstable molecules that damage DNA, proteins, and cell membranes. Because the macula is rich in fatty acids essential for visual function, it is particularly susceptible to oxidative damage. Lutein and zeaxanthin stabilize these fats, ensuring the macular cells remain strong and resilient. This protective effect not only preserves visual function, but also supports the macula's ability to regenerate its photoreceptor cells, the rods and cones responsible for detailed and colorful vision. Plant pigments also improve the efficiency of light processing. By filtering out the most damaging wavelengths, they reduce the noise the retina must work through, allowing the visual system to process images more clearly. People with higher macular pigment levels often report less glare sensitivity, better contrast detection, and improved clarity in both bright and dim conditions. This is especially important in modern life where screens constantly bombard the eyes with blue light. Strengthening macular pigment levels helps reduce digital eye strain and long-term wear on the retina. Another way plant pigments support the macula is through their anti-inflammatory effects. Persistent inflammation contributes to many common eye problems, including macular weakening. Plant pigments lower inflammation by reducing circulating inflammatory molecules and by strengthening the structure of retinal cells. This creates a more stable environment for the macula to function in, reducing stress on the tissues and allowing the cells to perform their visual tasks more efficiently. Carotenoids, the broader family of plant pigments that includes lutein and zeaxanthin, also support the eye by enhancing blood flow. Improved circulation ensures that macular tissues receive more oxygen and nutrients while removing metabolic waste more effectively. Foods rich in carotenoids often contain other synergistic nutrients, such as vitamin C, vitamin E, and polyphenols, which further protect the retina from damage. Citrus fruits, carrots, sweet potatoes, and tomatoes, for example, provide pigment-rich antioxidants that complement lutein and zeaxanthin, building a stronger overall defense system for the macula. Mesozeaxanthin, another key pigment, is found in smaller amounts in nature but is produced inside the retina from lutein. This means consuming lutein-rich foods helps the body generate mesoxanthin, completing the trio of pigments essential for macular strength. Together, these three pigments form a protective shield that grows stronger the more consistently you consume them. The effect of plant pigments on macular health is cumulative. The more frequently you consume them, the more your macular pigment density increases. This is why daily intake matters. Consistent consumption of leafy greens, colorful vegetables, and pigment-rich fruits builds a long-term reserve of protective compounds in the retina over weeks and months. This leads to noticeably sharper vision, reduced eye strain, better resilience to bright light, and a stronger defense against age-related visual decline. Ultimately, plant pigments are one of nature's most powerful tools for preserving and strengthening your macula. They protect your vision at the cellular level, support the clarity and quality of what you see, and fortify your eyes against the modern challenges of light exposure, stress, and aging. By nourishing your body with these pigments regularly, you invest directly in the long-term health and performance of your most essential sensory system, your sight. Polyphenols activate the body's repair systems by triggering cellular pathways that strengthen resilience, reduce oxidative damage, and enhance regeneration throughout the eyes and the rest of the body. These natural compounds, found abundantly in fruits, vegetables, teas, herbs, and spices, have a remarkable ability to influence how your cells respond to stress. Instead of simply acting as antioxidants that neutralize free radicals, polyphenols go deeper. They switch on built-in biological defense mechanisms designed to repair tissues, protect DNA, and optimize metabolic processes. When it comes to eye health, especially the delicate structures of the retina, optic nerve, and macula, this activation is especially important because these tissues are constantly exposed to light, oxygen, and metabolic stress. One of the most significant roles polyphenols play is activating pathways like NRF2, a master regulator of cellular protection. REF2 controls the expression of genes responsible for detoxifying harmful molecules, repairing oxidative damage, and strengthening the cell's internal antioxidant capacity. When polyphenols enter the bloodstream and reach eye tissues, they stimulate NRF2 to turn on. This sparks a chain reaction. Cells begin producing more protective enzymes, enhancing their ability to repair damage and remain healthy. This is crucial for the retina, which is highly vulnerable to oxidative stress due to its constant interaction with light and oxygen. Polyphenols also influence the health of mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell. The retina contains some of the densest populations of mitochondria in the entire body because it requires enormous amounts of energy to process visual signals. When mitochondria weaken, retinal cells struggle to keep up with the energy demands of vision. Polyphenols strengthen mitochondrial function by reducing oxidative stress, supporting mitochondrial DNA, and promoting the creation of new, healthier mitochondria. This process, known as mitochondrial biogenesis, enhances the energy capacity of retinal cells, allowing them to function more efficiently and recover from daily stress. Repair systems within blood vessels also benefit from polyphenols. Healthy circulation is essential for delivering nutrients and oxygen to the eyes. Polyphenols help maintain the flexibility and integrity of blood vessels by reducing inflammation, strengthening collagen in vessel walls, and improving nitric oxide production. Nitric oxide acts as a natural vasodilator, relaxing vessels and improving blood flow. With better circulation, retinal tissues receive consistent nourishment and waste products are more efficiently removed. This supports overall retinal resilience and decreases the risk of damage from high pressure, inflammation, or reduced oxygenation. Another key aspect of polyphenols is their impact on inflammation. Chronic inflammation disrupts the structural stability of eye tissues, damages the optic nerve, and accelerates macular weakening. Polyphenols help calm overactive immune responses by inhibiting inflammatory molecules such as cytokines and SOX enzymes. By reducing inflammation at the cellular level, polyphenols help preserve visual clarity and protect the delicate cellular layers essential for transmitting light signals to the brain. Polyphenols also influence stem cell activity. The body uses stem cells to repair damaged tissues, replace worn-out cells, and maintain overall function. In the eyes, stem cells help regenerate photoreceptors, maintain the corneal surface, and support the health of the optic nerve. Polyphenols enhance the environment in which stem cells operate, encouraging them to divide, differentiate, and repair damaged regions more effectively. This regenerative support is especially valuable for the retina, where photoreceptor cells constantly experience stress and require continuous renewal. A fascinating property of polyphenols is their ability to modulate the microbiome. While it may seem unrelated to vision, the gut microbiome plays a surprisingly direct role in eye health. Certain gut bacteria produce metabolites that reduce systemic inflammation, improve immune balance, and support nutrient absorption, all of which impact the eyes. Polyphenols act as fuel for beneficial bacteria, helping them thrive. When the microbiome is healthy, levels of protective short-chain fatty acids rise, supporting anti-inflammatory pathways that help preserve the retina and optic nerve. In addition to internal repair mechanisms, polyphenols enhance extracellular matrix health, the structural support system around cells. This matrix provides stability to tissues like the cornea and sclera. Polyphenols strengthen collagen networks, helping maintain the shape and function of the eye. This structural support also protects the micro-vessels that nourish the retina, further reinforcing the eye's resilience. Sources of polyphenols like blueberries, green tea, cocoa, pomegranate, turmeric, grapes, cherries, and olives offer a wide range of compounds that work synergistically. For example, anthocyanins from berries activate Nerve2 and improve circulation, catechins from green tea support mitochondrial function, and resveratrol from grapes stimulates longevity pathways like SART1, which enhances DNA repair and reduces aging-related stress. Together, these polyphenols amplify each other's benefits, creating a robust support system for eye health. Over time, consistent consumption of polyphenol-rich foods and drinks builds and maintains a strong biological defense network. Vision becomes sharper, the eyes recover more easily from strain, and long-term risks of degeneration decrease. Polyphenols do not simply react to damage, they prepare the body to handle stress before it occurs. By activating repair systems at the genetic, cellular, and tissue levels, they provide comprehensive, long-lasting protection for one of the most important senses you rely on every day, your sight. A simple daily drink designed to nourish your eyes may sound too good to be true, yet the science behind it reveals a powerful truth: small, consistent choices influence eye health in profound ways. When you feed your body the right compounds, the eyes, among the most metabolically active organs, respond quickly and positively. Vision is not something that declines overnight. It's shaped by years of inflammation, oxidative stress, and insufficient nourishment. The encouraging news is that these processes are modifiable, and one of the easiest ways to support your eyes is through what you drink each day. A nutrient-dense beverage containing pigments, polyphenols, healthy fats, and hydrating minerals can make a measurable difference in long-term vision quality. This is because the eyes rely heavily on efficient blood flow, cellular protection, and antioxidant fuel to keep the retina and macula functioning at their best. When these systems are supported daily, vision becomes clearer, sharper, and more resilient against age-related damage. When you consume a drink crafted with purpose, one that includes berries, leafy greens, citrus, and eye protective herbs, your body begins a cascade of beneficial effects. These include reducing oxidative stress, calming inflammation, and enhancing microcirculation through the delicate network of vessels that serve the retina. The eyes are unique in that they are exposed directly to light, oxygen, and environmental stressors more than any other organ, which makes them especially vulnerable to free radical damage. The right blend of antioxidants such as vitamin C, anthocyanins, lutein, and zeaxanthin acts like a shield around your vision. They absorb excess light, neutralize damaging molecules, and protect the photoreceptor cells that allow you to perceive color, depth, and detail. Over time, these protective compounds accumulate in the macula, reinforcing it against degeneration, dryness, and stress-induced changes. The secret to a transformative daily eye health drink is consistency. One serving won't change your eyesight, but weeks and months of daily nourishment build a measurable defense against common vision issues. Ingredients like blueberries or blackberries deliver anthocyanins that help strengthen collagen in the eye and protect night vision. Spinach or kale provides natural carotenoids that embed themselves into the macula. Citrus fruits add vitamin C, which helps repair tiny blood vessels. Ginger or turmeric contribute natural anti-inflammatory properties that soothe the strained tissues. Together, these ingredients don't just supply nutrients, they activate your body's natural repair systems. They prompt endothelial cells to improve blood flow, encourage protective enzymes to circulate more efficiently, and provide the retina with the fuel it needs for regeneration. Hydration plays a crucial role as well. Many people overlook that the tear film, a thin layer of moisture coating the eye's surface, is essential for vision clarity. Dehydration causes dryness, irritation, and blurred sight, problems that a hydrating, nutrient-rich drink can relieve. When your cells are well hydrated, oxygen delivery improves, detoxification becomes more efficient, and eye tissues can perform at full capacity without strain. Ingredients such as cucumbers, aloe, or coconut water enhance the drink's hydration power while also delivering minerals like potassium and magnesium that support blood pressure balance and microcirculation, both vital for maintaining crisp, stable vision. Over the long term, a daily eye health drink acts like preventive medicine. It supports arteries, capillaries, and the intricate network of vessels that feed the retina. It protects the macula, the sharp vision center, against wear and tear. It strengthens the eye's natural antioxidant systems, reducing the burden of oxidative stress that accumulates with age. It supports the integrity of the lens, lowering the risk of cloudiness or progressive yellowing, and it helps keep inflammation under control so that the eye's delicate tissues stay supple, flexible, and well oxygenated. Over time, these small physiological benefits compound, resulting in sharper vision, better night sight, improved contrast perception, and greater comfort during screen use. Most importantly, this daily drink offers a practical, enjoyable way to take control of your vision. You don't need supplements or expensive treatments. You need only ingredients available at any local market. A blend of colorful fruits, leafy greens, spices, and hydrating bases becomes more than a beverage. It becomes a daily ritual of vision protection. Every sip supports your retina, nourishes your macula, fuels your photoreceptor cells, and strengthens your vascular system. And because the recipe is simple, attainable, and delicious, it becomes easy to maintain long term, which is the key to unlocking real transformation. Science shows that protecting vision doesn't require dramatic change, it requires steady, meaningful nutrients that the eyes can rely on every day. This simple drink offers exactly that, a long-term investment in clear, vibrant, lasting sight.